Now, somebody who took up the challenge of the ASBK Grand Finale Bend last year as our favourite MotoGP Aussie racing for Red Bull KTM. It's Jack Miller. Jack, welcome to the AusMoto Show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
It was so great to have you racing here at Phillip Island for MotoGP, Jack, and fantastic to see all those fans dressed in orange. Obviously, the weather didn't quite play ball, but what was it like to be racing back in Australia at the best track in the world in orange overalls?
No, it was good. I mean, the weekend in general was an unreal turnout, with all the issues that we were going to face with the weather. The turnout on Saturday was amazing. Thankfully, they did change the race, and we at least got to have the main race, the Grand Prix race on the Saturday. And I think the Aussie fans adapted to that and all boosted it down to the island to catch a glimpse of us racing around. So no, it was an unreal turnout. And yeah, just not the best way to end it on Sunday, I don't think. I mean, I understand weather permit, but just left a weird taste, I think, in everybody's mouth. It was a bit disappointing to not even be able to give it a crack. So, but looking forward to heading back down there. I mean, we had Thursday, Friday, Saturday were absolutely gorgeous days, and it's just typical Melbourne, typical Phillip Island, especially with that weather turning like it does. I mean, like I said, we had some fantastic days in the lead up to it, and that's just the way it goes sometimes.
So it's your first year with KTM in MotoGP. Obviously, it's a little bit different to your Moto3 KTM days, but how has the experience been racing for a brand, a manufacturer that has so much racing history on road and off?
No, it's been awesome. It's been an awesome transition back into the Orange family. They welcome me back in with open arms, and it's different circumstances than last time, but really cool nevertheless. We're enjoying it a lot, learning a lot together, and just enjoying the whole process of working with so many extremely talented people. There's a whole bunch of people from all different walks of life and different corners of the world all working in this program. It's very, let's say, international, and it's cool to be a part of that and part of a team like that, which is based obviously out of Austria, but with so many internationals working in the company and especially in this project. And like you say, with a company like KTM, they never do anything by half, so everything's organized, everything's done properly, and they're pushing so hard to achieve what they've done in so many, pretty much everything else they've put their fingers on. So now it's just up to us riders to pull our fingers out and get the job done for them. But no, we're working tirelessly trying to do that.
You kicked off the year with a pretty hard charge and a podium. In terms of the bike, how much difference is the carbon fibre chassis making, and what tweaks need to be made so that we see you back on the podium?
The bike itself's got incredible potential. I think the rider itself, he needs to sort himself out. No, I'm trying my best. We're improving the bike week in, week out, and the problem is it's MotoGP in 2023, and every single one of these guys is at the absolute peak of their game, and you can't afford to have an off weekend or have not the greatest feeling in this one corner, because it can be the difference between fighting for a podium or fighting to even get a point. So it is tough at the moment, and but no, the bike's got plenty of potential, and I think the updates are just some of the beginnings of what's to come. And I'm really interested to obviously finish the back end of this year off, but also get ready and gear up for next year. I think we'll have some big stuff in the pipeline, and I think we'll be able to hopefully shock some people.
It's been a pretty big year. You've had a few new challenges. What's been more exhausting? Having double the races with this new sprint format, dad life, or doing both at the same time?
Nah, none of it's too stressful, Kay. To be honest, it's pretty easy. Ruby's doing a fantastic job holding down the fort at home, and the team's making it very easy for me here. So, like I said, I can swan in and pretend like I'm doing all the hard yards. But I'm very lucky with the people I have around me that make it doable. That's for certain. But no, I mean it's all been like you say, a year at first with the sprint races. They've been an awesome addition, I think, to the Grand Prix weekends, and it gives us racers something more to look forward to. It's another race, so I enjoy it. I much prefer it to an FP4. That's for certain. And yeah, the whole dad life thing's going great. Pip and Ruby are with me now, and we're the traveling family. So no, it's really cool. I mean, still very early, but every day seeing growth in her and seeing little things change. It's very very funny and an awesome time. That's for certain.
We're terribly sad we won't see you back for ASBK at the Bend, but did you have a rad time last year, and might we see you come back?
I'm not even too stressed about the whole bike situation. I mean, that's not what's stopping it this year. This year's just been so bloody full on. That and with the way that the calendar is, I mean, we were done last year at this point in time. Championship was over and we were all heading home. So this year's just been pretty much flat out from the get go, and then also with Pip coming along and stuff like that, just had to take stock and say, right, we need to chill out at the end of the year and have a little bit of a break. So. I'm sorry to everyone. Yeah, I had a mega time there last year. I think we all did, and definitely it'll be something back on the board in the near future. I think we set a bit of a precedent down there with turning up and making all the other guys jump on board and come down and have a crack. So fingers crossed that we can get back to it soon.
And just finally, Jack, are you keeping up with ASBK and the epic battles that are happening at the front?
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, heading into the last round, it's a shame I'm not going to be there. The boys going in tied on points. It's awesome for the championship. I think it's fantastic. It's great to see Troy back at the front where he belongs after that horrific injury, and also Josh, just to have him back on top as well. It's cool to see it come around like that, and no, I'm looking forward to it. I'll be watching. Don't get me wrong, I'll be watching the last round to see how those boys get on.
Thanks for taking the time to chat today, Jack. We do hope to see you back down under to race some ASBK sometime soon, because as you probably know, the fans here love it when you go racing at home.
Cheers, Kate. Thank you. Take it easy.
The championship for the Allstars Superbikes has come down to the wire. The grand finale is happening December 1st to 3rd at the Bend. If you're going to come to an ASBK round all year, make sure it is this one. Jump online to asbk.com.au, get your tickets, be there, because this is going to be an insanely entertaining round.